Yeah. As far as chairs go, though, I think the one's from IKEA. And, IKEA makes a pretty good chair. Should I put the microphone on my Cancer Wisdom book?
Mayhaps.
Zen Cancer Wisdom.
We'll bring good juju.
Juju. Maybe, we'll put it on the Dr. Carl Hart book. You should go read this. It's called Drug Use for Grown-Ups by Dr. Carl L. Hart. And he's talking about not being a loser about your drug use. Everybody has vices. Get over it. Some people choose to smoke weed. Some people do heroin, like Dr. Carl Hart.
Or Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah.
If we're talking about professionals, Hunter S. Thompson's in a league of his own.
Okay. Sure.
Let me move this so I can see a little bit what we're working with here. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, our co-host is leaving. Let me introduce her first. This is Yasmin the Yat. Okay. No! What? Oh, the executive producer's here.
He uses
Sir.
psychotic abilities to disconnect the camera.
I didn't realize that you were coming today to the show. This is the station host. All right, I gotta introduce you guys. Though. We still haven't done that. We've been recording for like almost 2 minutes now.
Wow.
And I still haven't introduced anyone. This is the station executive producer. This is where all the funding comes from for this show. We don't have a budget. He's very bad at his job, but this is our executive producer, Kitwin, and the manager. He's any title that we haven't given falls under him. So now, if we're looking to my left, your right, directly below the Steve Miller album art of Fly Like an Eagle. That's new from last week. Not last week, but we'll get to that. We have the special guest. That's not the co-host who I'll introduce in a second. Guitar player extraordinaire, hentai peruser, and Doom Extravaganza player.
True.
The Doom Extravaganza is the DLC where you just run around. Arthur. Cam.
Sup? Before? Yes.
Yeah.
With William in there.
I try not to play with your William.
Oh, jeez. He's always Papa Cheese.
But,
Bill.
maybe you're Johnson. So, and on my far left, your right, directly below and behind the No Step on Sneck flag, and in the high heel chair, we have Mr. Clean. So, last week, we didn't record because the Arnold Classic happened. Alan still has not gotten his fuckboy fade. So, yeah, let's announce the results of that. We did... Oh, sorry. The set manager's here. Welcome back. We did a contest last week to predict the top 3 of the Arnold Classic.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to start... we already ranked them out for everyone at home. In third place, we have Alan Van Adder, who had Brandon Curry, and then 2 incorrect answers that weren't even in the top 3.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
In second place, we have Aaron Turk, who had Brandon Curry in first, which was good. But then he just didn't have William Bonac in second. He had him in third.
Jesus.
And that puts him above Alan.
Okay.
We have me
All right.
in first place
Oh.
with 3 correct answers. In a row. I just...
You just knew.
Luck.
Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because they picked the answers I wanted first.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So we were all really wrong, but the only one who has to lose is Alan.
Mm.
And let me show you a picture of what this guy looks like. You don't know Alan,
No.
so this isn't funny to you that he has to
Oh,
get a fade.
okay. All right.
That he has to get a fade. Let me show you Alan Van Adder. Everyone at home should know what he looks like, and if he doesn't, go watch the other episodes. Go watch. There's probably more pictures of him on my page than on his page, likely. Yeah, look at this guy's hair.
Quiet man.
Oh, him.
He looks like a homeless scientist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's really good with urban pharmacology. You know? So, I don't know. You know?
Who knows?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to silence my phone and I opened a message.
Tis.
Yeah, I know. So normally we set goals and stuff each week, but this is kind of a special occasion. We don't normally have like a real guest on.
Oh.
So yeah, normally it's just us bullying each other
Okay.
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So Arthur, tell us a little bit about what you do.
What I do? Like
Yeah.
right now. Okay. Well, I teach guitar lessons because I'm a guitarist,
Yes.
and I'm in grad school right now.
For what?
For guitar performance.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah. And I'm also a part-time audio engineer.
He makes a sound. That's what that means.
He makes a sound. Yes, exactly. I make a sound, and the sound sometimes is pretty good.
Most of the time.
Okay.
Don't let him sell you short.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time. And by engineering the sound, you're able to make sounds and do things with them.
Mm-hmm.
Most people can't do that.
Okay, you got a good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, of all the sounds you've made, what genre of sound would you say you specialize in?
Well, it's interesting. I specialize in mainly heavy metal, but I go to school for classical performance. So it's like I specialize in the thing I go to school for, but my heart is always with.
Would you like to show them your fingernails?
Yeah.
For classical guitar? The webcam clearly can't pick that up.
No.
But imagine on the tips of his fingers, like, nails.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses those to make sound.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
This is a $50 microphone. Come on.
I'll be able to pick it up.
No.
Go on.
No, it can't. Oh my goodness. This is a really low budget.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we had him on the podcast to talk about music. And I found out today that blues is not nearly as intricate as I thought.
Well, no, it's you don't. It's not that the music itself isn't intricate, but you don't need a lot of like intricate technique to be able to achieve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as crazy,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, you don't have to discipline yourself as hard to be able to do it.
Boy, for so long I was convinced Stevie Ray Vaughan was a very disciplined and schedule-oriented guy. You know?
With all the coke.
Wake up, coke. Occasionally play guitar, bang a groupie, coke.
Play guitar over my head, coke.
Pills.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was his whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the discipline for that.
I think you do. Yeah. I mean, how many hours a week do you work?
Depends on what you consider work.
Working for an employer and then working on yourself for yourself.
11.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
when I on the books at Walmart, I'm working like 32 hours a week right now.
Okay.
And then I have personal training
Yep.
that I'm not taking anyone for.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true either. You just have to. We'll talk about it. Call me. Call me. You know my number. No, you don't. Message me on this YouTube channel. Feel free to leave a comment if you want me to train you. Except you, Gordon. I'm not gonna fucking train you. Fucking train you, Gordon. Gordon. The only thing I'm gonna train you how to do is not get a fucking Z flip.
Damn.
But
Go to work.
How many hours are working a week?
oh yeah. So 32 at Walmart.
All right.
A couple personal training.
Okay.
A few.
All right.
Normally, it depends on how many meetings I have to have with a client. It's normally per
Mhm.
month. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like this week, I have to do quite a bit because it's the beginning of the month,
Yeah.
and it's like I still gotta do a bunch of shit. It's
Okay.
like you're not really training right now, so I don't really have to update your
Yeah,
programs
yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Not that he's my client, but you know, I gotta do shit at the beginning of the month, and then like
Yeah.
at the end of the month, normally I'll just have like a half-hour meeting
Mm-hmm.
with some clients and be like, okay, cool.
Yeah. But still, it
Oh,
takes
but,
time.
yeah, so let's say that's like 8 minutes a year. And if we tack that on per week, I'd say it's probably about 4 hours a week
Okay.
that I work on that. So we're up to 36 plus school full time.
Which is?
I'll say probably like 10 physically at the college, and another like
class, yeah. And
Okay.
8 afterwards.
homework, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at like 60 plus. 60 star, not including bodybuilding.
Mhm.
We haven't even touched my own working out and existing.
Okay, so generally
Maybe another 12.
Yeah, so there's like,
like
another 12
68
hours.
hours a week of just doing you. Yeah.
68 hours on the books of just things that I do for money.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And then another 12 to 20 on top of that for bodybuilding, which is what I do so I don't kill myself.
So okay, now keeping that in mind, take all those hours, subtract it from the total week, total hours you would do in a week, or that are available in a week, and then you can spend the rest of that time
Practicing
spanking the guitar and shit and making
with a salmon.
Yeah, with
We've
salmon.
talked about this in the car ride.
Yep.
So I was trying to let the executive producer out. I think he's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still here. He's our bills are due. And he's been pestering us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Wants to go
more
in.
treats.
Oh, it's a treats.
He's been eating her food.
That bastard.
I know. Yeah, so the salmon on a guitar.
Yeah.
Aaron, we were talking about this on the car ride back. If you take a guitar and just hit it with a salmon, it will make a sound.
Correct.
Yep.
And what if you were able to calculate exactly how you're swinging that salmon?
And
Make a contemporary music piece.
And how
Yeah.
fast you'd have to strike that guitar to make it instantly disintegrate.
yeah, there could be like a written epilogue and a composer's notes for it. But yeah, no, it's definitely possible. If you can notate the exact pitch in moving time or approximated time and write it on a universal language, write it in universal language, which would be music, onto a piece of paper, that would be like sheet music of the piece that you're trying to do. So you can publish it, you can make money off of it, and it would be considered a contemporary work because others can replicate it, perform it.
The only issue here that we're running into, salmons aren't universally sized.
Aren't universally what?
Sized.
Sized? Oh. You can specify the size of the salmon. And how much it weighs, too.
Okay. Go.
You can even put in there, like, this salmon has one eye and 2 flippers, or it needs to. In a composer's notes, so you could find a fucking salmon that's like that.
You have to carve slut into the side of it.
All that practice for my wrists, I could just transfer it over.
Oh, yeah.
Correct. It does transfer directly.
Yeah.
Unlike flute to guitar.
Yeah, true.
However, when you're looking at Air Force Ones, the shoes, like the low-cut ones, it does directly translate to another instrument, which is the skin flute.
True.
Yeah, the Thought Force Ones.
Yeah.
Moving on.
No, I got you. It's just like...
That was it.
Oh, alright.
There's just a one-liner there.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah. Because, you see those fucking dots do it.
Yeah. Bitches, yeah.
No.
Bastards.
Maybe. Depends on their parents' marital circumstance.
Oh, okay. Alright, true. Yep.
Trifling.
Troglodytes.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Any other T adjectives that we should throw in there? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testosterone.
Testosterone? Yeah, normally we talk about like fitness related topics.
Throw in some too.
But I don't know. I feel like we should just continue to keep shooting shit. I
Yeah,
don't
dude.
really have any fitness topics. I mean, the Arnold Classic happened. There's some big men. I guess we could show you the winners.
Oh, sure,
And have
yeah.
you determine.
Who was first, second, third?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Let's use Google.
So many photos. Jeez.
What?
You had a lot of photos.
Where?
Your gallery.
That wasn't my gallery.
Oh, that wasn't? That was just Google Images?
No.
Oh. Alright, interesting.
Alright.
Alright.
I mean, you know, it's an Instagram page. I want to see the Arnold Classic 2020 photos. Show me the Carfax. Well, maybe we will.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, it's Instagram.
Oh,
what's the other one? Is NPC News Official?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think.
Now we're cooking. Okay. Here is... This was the comparison for top two.
Okay.
Look at them. Dudes.
Yep.
Doesn't the guy in the... Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay. So you notice the guy in the yellow, he looks like less dry than the guy in the blue, huh?
Yeah.
And the guy in the blue is like more detail, more separation in his muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Guy looks a little foggy.
So it's a lighting and...
No, it's a dieting thing.
Oh, diet. Okay.
See how the abs are more tight there? We can get you some more pictures.
Okay.
This is men's physique. These guys are... That's what I do. So I'm a bitch. We wear the board shorts. Here's the guy that was in the yellow a second ago. Now he's in blue.
Yep.
See what I mean? He's like a little watery.
Yeah.
It's like a little hard to see. I'd show you guys at home, but you're really not paying attention. See, he's like a little soft almost.
Uh-huh.
Look at this guy. When he turns to the side, watch this. Look at how dense that looks in comparison.
Yeah.
Like when you're looking at that muscle, it looks harder. It looks like there's no water in between. Guess who won?
The guy who didn't have the water?
Mm-hmm. The guy who looked worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This guy looks very good. He took 5th.
Jesus. Yeah.
Look at that. That's a leg.
Fucking hams, dude.
That's actually your quadricep. Yeah, I didn't want to correct you on Instagram.
Oh no, I meant hams like the entire fucking thing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
no, not hamstrings.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
No, you're all
yeah.
Yeah.
Because look at those bad boys. That's a leg.
Yeah.
That's a big chicken drumstick.
Yeah, just grab it right by the fucking neck and yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there was kind of a robbery there. In a lot of people's opinion. Yeah.
How many were on the jury?
There's 7 head judges.
Okay.
There's 7 judges, 1 head judge.
For
like tiebreakers and whatnot. The guy.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Aaron, you've been real quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as the Arnold Classic goes, I'm glad I didn't lose the bet, obviously, but I guess getting 1.5 picks right is okay, moderately okay.
I'd say so, yeah. Yeah, I got really lucky. Arthur, after looking at those giant men from the outside looking in, what's bodybuilding even look like?
Yeah, true.
What is it? Yeah.
Well, you mean what does it look like to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To me, it's trying to take the body to its limits to get this exact tone that you don't normally see in muscle. And it's not necessarily about how big you can get, but it's about the technique to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nuanced look at it. You know, a lot of people just think big.
Yeah.
You know, but it is a refined big.
Yeah.
And that's kind of lost today in bodybuilding. There's a big argument. There's a big split in not only the fan base but in judging between just big and aesthetics. I'm camp aesthetics because I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
And I'll never be big. So I'm camp aesthetics because it benefits me.
And it makes the guys who are just in it to be big look like they don't know what's going on.
I wouldn't say that. I would say they have a different goal.
Different goal.
Mm-hmm.
But you're catering towards like an old
And no,
antique. No.
it's a very modern thing to want to be the big mass monster.
No, not that. But you're leaning
At
towards
this
the other
past
thing.
Olympia, it was evident in the judging.
That they just wanted big. Because the current Mr. Olympia came in pretty off, but he was big.
Yeah.
And they just rewarded that. It is what it is. It's just, ooh.
Hunter had a power.
How'd that feel?
I hope the microphone got that. And that one. But yeah, Hunter had a power gut and got for it. They were looking for big.
Hunter did have a power gut and good for it. He won't reach that far. Oh, I just have it like I'm holding.
Oh yeah.
So you can talk into it if you want.
Okay.
What's really annoying about this mic is it's got pickups on the back.
Oh, so it's omnidirectional, right?
It's junk.
Okay, so that's omnidirectional.
It's junk. That's what it is. If anybody's watching, then buy me a microphone. I'm not buying one.
What is that, the Yeti?
This is a snowball.
Oh,
That's a
Snowball.
step down from the Yeti.
If
Oh.
you subscribe and become one of our members on Patreon, you can get access to exclusive content starting on March 26th, 2012.
Wow.
And ending March 28th, 2013. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
It's over a year.
Mm-hmm.
For just,
And you take payment. How much would it be?
oh man. It's pricey.
Okay,
But
so
it's a full year.
uh-huh.
A full year of content.
Okay.
But it's pretty pricey.
So like you're talking 400?
It's pretty pricey.
It's pretty
It's
pricey.
It's pretty pricey.
Okay, so like 5.
Like pricey, but like in a pretty way.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I get.
Yeah, it's like an attractive pricey.
Well, what is it though?
Wasting your time.
Fucking hell.
The cost of
Oh.
the time I just wasted
Yeah.
is the cost of the Patreon.
Oh.
Wasting
ten-
your time and mine.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Okay.
You ever hear that Norm Macdonald joke?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and he was like, but the greatest fancy thing of all is wasting your time and mine.
Mm-hmm. And he had like a, what was that, a 4-minute story with it?
Oh no, he did that all the time. He would go on like talk shows, like late night talk shows where the most valuable airtime and tell like a fucking 9-minute story and then it'd be like a moth joke.
And they can't.
Be like the light was on.
Yeah. And they can't get that time back, so they can't even interview him.
They're just mad.
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
just
angry. And he will like go over and just like not move and not blink.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Or like him at the roasts. That was so good.
And he just tells like these shitty jokes. But
From
all
like
the,
from like the 50s.
and the comedians are dying because they're like, the balls! He's the ultimate comedian. He's only telling jokes to us right now.
Mhm.
He's
And everyone else in the audience, there was no applause for most of them.
Absolutely not. Did you know he died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Did you know how he died?
Cancer.
Yeah. Did you know he didn't tell anyone?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. So
It's like his own little joke.
Norm joke.
Yeah.
His last thing that he did while living was a Norm joke.
And like leading up to that, like on his own show, he would often make like cancer jokes.
About how horrible it would be to die from bowel cancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, you're literally rotting from your asshole.
A year later, oh, I'm dead.
It was longer than that.
Yeah.
He'd been fighting with chemo for like
10 years?
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
8 or 9. And I love how at the end he was like, yeah, I'm gonna die from cancer. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, I have cancer, my bowel.
And everyone's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, Norm. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to die in a few days. I have bowel cancer. And they're like, yeah, whatever, Norm. And Norm MacDonald dead.
Mhm.
He's like, what?
What?
Yeah, so
Perfect.
last 5 minutes. Any closing remarks, Arthur? Do you want to plug anything to the 6 people that are watching?
So that's coming up? Plug anything?
Probably not good to plug things that are coming up, given that realistically the only time this will get views is in the future.
True.
So you can plug things that are evergreen or that are coming up. I mean, we're going to see that Steve Miller Band concert.
We're going to go see a Steve Miller Band concert. Was just invited. Super psyched. And, yeah, just vibe. Keep rocking out, guys.
Play guitar
And
fuck bitches.
yes. And drink milk.
And nice ladies, too.
Yeah. And their
Not
moms.
specifically, the mothers that go to the bar.
Yeah.
Arthur, we gotta go to the bar.
We do gotta go to the bar. That sounds like the thing to do. The place to be.
Not really around here.
No.
Kind of not only a sausage fest, but an engineer sausage fest. So you can't even like eavesdrop on any cool conversations. They're like, did you see the new issue of Batman?
Saw a blacked out woman punch a dude in the face at the bar last night. That's
We
all
did.
I
We did?
could see. Yeah.
And the dude didn't even like do anything. He was just like, she just punched me in the face. What a time to be alive.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Well, this has been a special edition, but not one of the specials of Chicken and Rice for the Soul. Thank you for joining us. You'll be back on.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll be back on, and you'll be back on when I can learn how to play guitar and you can play with your hand. He's broken right now.
Yeah.
If you're very observational, you would have noticed by now. I didn't think we need to say anything, but we're catering to the lowest common denominator here.
I'm an empath, and I can sense that because your arm is in a sling, that may not be ideal.
No, it's not an optimal situation.
I'm an empath, and I can honestly sense that there were probably some pretty bad things that went down in Germany in the 19... Have you seen those empath movies?
No.
I'm an empath, so I can sense that the Holocaust was probably pretty bad. Like, he's just making fun of all those chicks that say they're an empath.
Lovely.
But this has been Chicken and Rice for the Soul. Ideally, next week, we see Alan's fuckboy fade, and we get him to wear the same outfits as me. And other aspects of me slowly turning Alan into a gym rat fuckboy.
No. You got it covered, man.
We're close. Any last words from our set producer?
Oh, one of them's dead. And
The other one left.
oh,
Yeah, the encrypted producer.
oh, there it is.
All right, that's been Chicken and Rice for the Soul. Fuck.
God damn it, dude.
Jesus.